Is Bitcoin on the brink of a major downturn, or is the market just playing mind games? With Bitcoin's recent weekly close sending shockwaves through the crypto community, rumors of China's return, and a potentially game-changing event on the horizon, the next few days could be crucial. If you're wondering whether to stay in the game or sit this one out, stick around. We're breaking down what you need to know to navigate these turbulent waters and come out ahead. Alright, let's kick things off by talking about the Bitcoin weekly close. Unfortunately, it wasn't the bullish close many were hoping for. Bitcoin closed below several key support levels, which has understandably left the market in a bit of a bearish mood. If you've been browsing Twitter or other social media, you've probably seen a lot of big accounts and influencers warning about potential catastrophic events. But here's the thing, we need to put this into perspective. Much of this fear seems to stem from the poor weekly close, combined with an already jittery market. Sentiment is definitely low, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're on the brink of a major downturn. Remember, market sentiment can be extremely fickle, especially in crypto. A single piece of good news or a strong bounce can flip the script in no time. So, if you're feeling uneasy, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Next up, let's talk about a rumor that's been making the rounds this weekend: China potentially re-entering the crypto market. Now, this is a big deal if it's true, but we need to be cautious here. These are just rumors at this stage, and we've seen similar stories pop up in the past that didn't materialize. Remember when the market got excited about similar rumors only to be disappointed later? While it's tempting to get caught up in the excitement, it's crucial to verify the facts before making any decisions based on these kinds of reports. Markets can be driven by speculation, especially in crypto, but savvy investors know that acting on solid information is what really pays off in the long run. So, keep your cool, and wait for more concrete evidence before making any big moves. Now, if you've been following Bitcoin for the past few months, you'll know we've been stuck in a sideways market for an incredible 173 days. That's nearly 6 months of Bitcoin trading in a range, without any significant breakout or breakdown. It's like watching paint dry, right? But here's the important takeaway: this is the kind of market that tests your patience and your resolve. During these extended periods of low volatility, it's easy to get frustrated. Trading activity slows down, volumes drop, and it feels like the market is going nowhere. But this is exactly when you need to stay focused and not lose sight of your long-term strategy. Historically, the investors who survive these dull periods are the ones who reap the rewards when the market finally breaks out of its slumber. So, stay disciplined, don't get bored out of your positions, and remember that the market rewards patience. Let's dig a bit deeper into market participation and sentiment. As you've likely noticed, trading volumes have dropped off significantly, especially during the weekends. This is a classic sign of a market in hibernation mode. The lack of liquidity makes price movements less reliable and more prone to sudden spikes or dips. It's a challenging environment for traders who rely on high liquidity to execute their strategies effectively. Adding to this, the Fear and Greed Index is currently sitting at a cycle low. But what's interesting here is that this low reading seems to be driven more by apathy than by outright fear. In other words, it looks like people are starting to give up on the market, which can sometimes be a contrarian indicator. When everyone else is losing interest, it might be time to start paying attention. Finally, let's zoom out and take a look at the macroeconomic picture. One of the big events to watch this week is the Jackson Hole Symposium, where Fed Chair Jerome Powell is scheduled to speak. In the past, this event has often been bullish for markets, as investors look for clues about future monetary policy. However, it's important to note that Bitcoin has been somewhat disconnected from broader macro trends recently. That means we might not see the same kind of impact from Powell's speech that we've seen in the past. Still, it's an event worth keeping an eye on, especially if you're watching the traditional markets as well. The ripple effects from Jackson Hole could eventually find their way into crypto, even if not immediately. So, to sum it all up, yes, Bitcoin's recent weekly close wasn't ideal, and market sentiment is definitely on the bearish side. But this is no time to panic. Stay calm, keep your strategy intact, and be skeptical of the rumors, especially the ones about China re-entering the crypto market. In these sideways markets, survival is key. Don't let boredom drive you out of your positions. Patience often pays off in the long run. And don't forget to watch for any macro shifts, especially with the upcoming Jackson Hole Symposium. It might not move Bitcoin immediately, but it's still an event you'll want to monitor. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button to let me know, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on all things crypto. A big shout out to all our channel members. You're the backbone of this community, and I appreciate your support. If you're not a member yet, consider joining for exclusive content, insights, and early access to videos.